Hi, I am so happy to have you back here in the Self-Love Club for another video. Today we're going to talk about the pendulum swing of healing, how to recognize it, and how to find your balance. So healing and the healing journey is often depicted as this linear path, straightforward path. But in reality, it usually resembles more of a pendulum swing, meaning that at times we feel this profound progress only to swing back into some old patterns or pain. This ebb and flow can really be disheartening, but understanding it as a natural part of the healing journey can really empower us to help maintain our balance and not be so hard on ourselves. So in today's video, we're going to explore the dynamics of the pendulum swing in healing, how to recognize its phases, and I'm going to share with you some strategies to help you restore your equilibrium so you're not feeling all over the place, okay? So first off, what is the pendulum swing of healing? So I'll go over it again. This pendulum swing is referring to that oscillation between periods of apparent progress when you're dedicated to a healing journey and your growth, and then those moments of relapse or setback. So like I said before, rather than being just this straight path, healing is often very cyclical, with each swing back providing just another opportunity for an even deeper understanding and growth. Another way to think of this is that you're just coming back around to a topic to dive even deeper into yet another layer of healing and understanding around that topic. I like to think of onions or cakes when I think of layers. Onions and cakes. Yeah, thanks, donkey. That's a Shrek reference. If you're not old enough to know that, I can't help you. So this concept really highlights the non-linear nature of recovery, which emphasizes that setbacks are not failures, but rather integral parts of the journey. They are necessary, okay? So let's talk about the phases, right? The phases of the pendulum swing. Phase one, we're just going to break it down and call it the growth and progress phase. So in this phase, you're going to experience very tangible, real, yummy improvements in your well-being. You may have less symptoms than you were before. You may feel more in control, more optimistic about your healing journey. And it's really essential when you're feeling this to really celebrate these moments, as they do reinforce your efforts and they do help you build confidence, which will help carry you through the other parts of this journey. So this takes us to phase two, the swing back. So in this phase, despite your progress, you might encounter a period of time or multiple periods of time where old symptoms will resurface or new yet similar challenges will arise. Same issue, different face, you know. So this swing back can certainly feel really disheartening, but recognizing it as a natural part of the healing process will really help you to mitigate its impact. And as I said before, help you have compassion for yourself and not be so hard on yourself. So phase three is reflection and learning. This is super important. So after the swing back, take some time to really reflect on what triggered this phase. Understanding the causes will help you have insights and help you learn new tools so that you can handle future swings more effectively, okay? So now I want to go into some examples of extreme pendulum swings that we see in society. We're often witnessing collective swings that are going to reflect underlying unhealed issues. And these extreme pendulum swings can often manifest in various cultural phenomena. And these phenomena are highlighting how unresolved pain and trauma in our collective psyche really influence group behavior. And so I just want to talk a little further about the impact of that. So what is the impact of unhealed cultural programming? These extreme pendulum swings in society that I'm going to give you some examples of in just a minute are really just symptoms of a deeper, unhealed wound within the collective psyche. They often arise from a place of pain, as trauma does, and from a desire to reclaim power, because trauma often makes us feel powerless. Yet these swings are just perpetuating cycles of harm and division rather than healing. So recognizing these patterns really allows us to address the underlying issues with compassion and work towards a more balanced and healed society rather than just unconsciously hopping on the bandwagon of woke culture or whatever culture is telling you you should be doing or believing in and contributing to more toxicity under the guise of that wokeness. I'm really picking on wokeness today, you guys. So here are a few examples that I personally believe are doing a lot of damage to those who are unconsciously swept up in it. And the collateral damage is affecting those of us who are conscious. So one is cancel culture. Cancel culture exemplifies a societal pendulum swing where the pursuit of accountability often tips into public shaming and ostracism. So initially this was intended to help hold individuals accountable for their harmful actions that they maybe were seemingly getting away with. But cancel culture has become excessively punitive. And this shift, again, is just reflecting an unhealed collective trauma and a desire for quick justice. And this often completely ignores and disregards the intricate complexities of personal growth and redemption. We all have dark and light in us. We all are humans capable of making mistakes. We all deserve that chance for redemption, forgiveness. Yes, be held accountable, but we don't need to do the whole cancel culture thing, okay? We're over it. Next example is men hating. The rise of men hating as a backlash to toxic patriarchy and misogyny is another big example in our culture right now. While advocating for gender equality is important, the pendulum swing is manifested as a generalized animosity towards men in a lot of our culture right now. And this very extreme response often stems from unaddressed wounds that have been inflicted by a history of gender-based oppression and violence. And this does result, unfortunately, in even further division rather than healing. I won't go any further into that today, but that's a big one. The next one that I see is a narcissistic version of self-love. The concept of self-love has really been distorted into a form of narcissism where some superficial self-indulgences have been mistaken as genuine self-care and genuine self-love. This pendulum swing can be seen in certain social media trends that promote excessive vanity and a lot of self-obsession. Because truly, true self-love is going to involve self-compassion, it's going to involve growth, it's going to involve accountability and change. But this extreme pendulum swing is reflecting that unresolved self-worth issue and the cultural pressure to appear perfect. I can definitely relate to that. The next one, and this might ruffle a few feathers, is the boss babe hustle culture. Hustle culture here in the US especially is really glorified, even with phrases like boss babe. And it just epitomizes the extreme swing towards relentless ambition and productivity in our culture of, what is the word I'm trying to think of? Oh, I just had a total brain fart, you guys. Capitalism. That's it. Capitalism loves this relentless productivity and ambition. This is a cultural trend, this boss babe hustle culture, that celebrates overworking and burnout as symbols of success. It arises from unhealed insecurities and societal pressures to constantly achieve, neglecting the importance of rest and a balanced life. Again, capitalism loves this dynamic in culture. It loves hustle culture. All right, enough about examples. What are some strategies to restore your balance? Number one, maintain self-compassion. This is huge. During those setbacks, those swingbacks, practice relentless self-compassion. Please understand that healing is a journey, and being kind to yourself is going to help foster that resilience within yourself. You need to remind yourself that it's okay to have setbacks and that they do not define your progress. Number 2, seek support. Do not hesitate to reach out to trusted friends, trusted family members, and maybe even a qualified coach or a therapist or a counselor of some kind. Support systems can provide perspective, encouragement, accountability, and practical advice to help you navigate through those difficult times, especially when you're feeling like you're doubting yourself. Number 3, reflect and adapt. Use those setbacks as learning opportunities. Reflect on what caused the setback or the swing back and adapt your strategies accordingly. This could involve modifying your routines, changing your behaviors, seeking out different coping strategies or healthier coping strategies, and perhaps addressing some underlying issues even more deeply through like therapy or other healing techniques such as breath work. And number 4, reestablish a routine. Routines provide that structure and stability for our nervous system and our bodies to feel safe. So when you swing back, reaffirming your daily habits can really help you regain that sense of control and groundedness and normalcy. This includes things like maintaining a balanced, nutritious diet, getting regular exercise, and getting sufficient rest. So here's the part where I'm just going to encourage you to embrace the journey and remember that the pendulum swing of healing is a sign of progress, not failure. And failure is okay, by the way. We learn from our failures. Each swing back is an opportunity to grow stronger and to become more resilient. And by recognizing the phases, maintaining that radical self-compassion, seeking support when you need it, reflecting on your experiences, and reestablishing your health practices and routines, you can navigate those oscillations in the healing journey and find your balance again and again. So I'm going to leave you with a final tip. I want to talk about the role of meditation and breath work. So you've heard me talk about it before, so we're going to say it again. Meditation and breath work are such powerful tools, especially when it comes to managing the pendulum swings in life and throughout our healing journey. They can help you stay grounded, help you increase your self-awareness. It's going to help you reduce stress, and it's going to help you emotionally regulate yourself. And a regular practice will really help to enhance your ability to recognize those earlier signs that you're doing a swing back or coming into a setback. And this will help allow you to address it a little more proactively whenever you can. So as I said before, healing is a dynamic and ever-evolving process throughout your life. So embrace the pendulum swing as a natural part of your journey. If you're facing a setback, remember, it's an opportunity for deeper growth. It's an opportunity to also connect with other people when you ask for support. So share those experiences, seek that support, and stay committed to your path. I promise you, it's worth it. And if you need any further guidance, consider reaching out, like I said before, to a mental health professional and or a qualified coach. I'm your girl. And if there's anything else that you need from me as part of the Self-Love Club, please reach out anytime. I'm here to support you in any way that I can. I really hope that you found this video helpful. Let me know below if you have any questions, and I will see you in the next video. So much love.